In this session we're going to have a look at how to manage the database of information about projects. Now if you want to manage the data on just a single project, if the project is out, you can use the inspector to see all sorts of information about the project, but that still only lets us access that one project that we might have out. It doesn't give us access to all the projects that we may have access to. We may not want to have to take them out to be able to look at the information on them. So the way that we do that is we come to the Manage menu, to the Window menu, and choose Database here. Now it usually takes a while to appear. I've had it minimized off to the side so it comes up a lot faster. So you can see here across the top all of the main areas that we have to manage, of which the highlighted one by default is projects. So this is where we look at our projects. Now within projects we have all of these different areas under here too. What access they have, their status, dates, etc. So the way that we look for a particular project is, for example, we might come and search for one. So we go find. If you don't know the number of it, you can put in some text down the bottom here. So you might want to look up for accounts, something like that. If you did know the project number, you could type in just a single number there and it'll go off and bring up that one. If you want a range of numbers, a range of projects, you can choose from the start project ID to the end project ID to be able to tell you which one it is you're looking for. Now I find it easier often to just look up information based on the text. So it'll look for in all sorts of different fields and hopefully find it. So let's go off and find and see what it's found. And it comes up with at least one project there. Sometimes it, because it has to talk to the cloud, often it takes a little while for it to appear with the data, so it can be a little slow at times. Now you can see here that it actually has come back with 3 different projects which have accounts somewhere in the name or some other field within the project metadata. So at the moment we're looking at number 1 of 3. You can use the arrow keys to move forwards to the next one or right to the end if you want. So again, it takes a little while to appear, and now we're looking at 2 of 3. If we jump to the end, we should see it'll jump to 3 of 3. There we go. Now the sort of data that it holds is the same sort of information that was in the inspector. The owner, the group, publisher, password, all that sort of stuff. All the same checkboxes down here, all of these same items are available within the inspector, except of course you can see that we're able to work on projects that we don't currently have out. So this project 1414 we don't have out yet. We're still able to work on it on the server. Any changes that we make when we go update, it'll change those to the server. Now there may be certain things you want to change. So for example, the version numbering may be wrong. There may have been an error in there. You may want to need to change that information. If somebody has deleted a project off their system, you can and it's set to being out, you can turn the status back on again. For example, if you had been working on a project at home on your home computer and forgot to put it away, then you come back into work and you go to take it out of work and it says, I'm sorry, it's already out. You can fudge the system by coming in here and changing its status to being in, and that way, as long as you hadn't had unsaved changes at home, you would be able to take it out at work and continue working on it. If you went home and tried to put away that one that was at home, it would come back and say, I'm sorry, but the status is already set to being in, so it wouldn't let you put it away. You'd have to delete it from your home one. Okay, some of the other fields are the status, again same as we saw, different project management stuff that we saw in the inspector, same with dates, and it shows you the view as well. The costs, the contents of what sort of information is in your documents, any keywords that you may have, and any notes. All the same things from the inspector except in a bit of a larger format view. So we've seen there where we can do a find. We've seen here where we can make changes and then update. The other option here, instead of just doing normal search, is you can do a find all. So that, if we click on that, will bring back all of the different projects that we have access to and allow us to skip through and find the particular one that we want and work on it. So you can see here we've got 6 projects and all. Okay, that's how to look up and edit the database information for projects. Thank you. Goodbye.